Is used in present. It is used for he, she, it, one person or one object, right? And something that was happening when in past, like yesterday I was continuously doing something. We was reading a book. No. We were reading a book. And what is left? Which pronoun is left? You, we, they, right? That will be used with are. Same present scenario, but we are just changing pronouns and helping verbs.
Welcome to Uninterrupted, where communication means no interruption.
Welcome to lesson 4 of your grammar course. We understood verbs, we understood what is helping verb, action verbs, first, second, third form of the verb. Now is the main topic. Now is the most important topic that will also help you cover all your tenses. And also, I've told you that you can go to the YouTube videos of tenses and watch tenses to get the clarity if you want, alright? So now we'll be discussing helping verbs. And one by one, we'll be covering all the helping verbs to get clarity that where do we use these particular helping verbs. And we will start with is, am, are. You may have heard, you may have used these in the sentences, right? If you say he's a boy, she's a girl, there you are using is. Or if you say I am going, you're using am. If you say they are coming, you are using are. So we use is, am, are everywhere. But what are their exact usage? It is important to understand that. When you understand the appropriate usage of these helping verbs, it will be easy for you to cover all the helping verbs, alright? So we use is, am, are for present tense. Now you don't have to worry about if you don't know anything about present tense, because I'm not teaching you tenses right now, because it is all about helping verbs. When I say we use this as present tense, don't worry about tense. Just understand this much, that we use is, am, are in present scenarios. What are present scenarios? Or I would say life in present. So what is present? Something that is happening now, something that is happening these days, everything that is present, right? So that is where we use is, am, are. That is where we use the helping verbs is, am, are only for the present scenarios. You never use is, am, are for something that has already happened, that means past. You never use is, am, are for something that is about to happen, that means future. We use it for now. That's what you have to understand. Don't have to understand tenses, just understand is, am, are is used for now, for present, for at present. That means these days, right? But all three have separate usage, is, am, are. But to understand is, am, are, we had to understand pronoun. That is the reason I covered pronoun for you, because what is pronoun? She, he, I, you, they, we, all of that is pronoun, right? And what is subject? You know what is subject. So when you understand subject and pronoun, is, am, are is going to be like this, easy for you, seriously. Why? Let me tell you. Is used in present. Is used with he, she, it. Is used with a singular person or a singular thing. That means if Rahul, or in place of Rahul, if I say he, you will use is. If I am talking about myself, I will not use is with I. No. So is used with pronouns he, she, it, or one person or one thing. Is used in present. It is used for he, she, it, one person or one object, right? Let me give you an example. He is a boy, she is a boy. It is a machine. It is not working. He is coming. She is going. So when I'm using this going, coming, working, what does it mean? That means it is happening right now. in present. So that is the reason I told you that we use these is-mr helping verbs in present with different pronouns. M is used with I, always. 100%. There is no exception. If you are using M, that means you're using it with I. Like he, she, it is already taken, right? I is left. So what am I going to use? If I am doing something, then I will use M. I am working. He is working. She is working. It is working. Rahul is working. Machine is working. I am working. And what is left? Which pronoun is left? You, we, they, right? That will be used with are. Same present scenario, but we are just changing pronouns and helping verbs. Same present scenario, same action, same sentence. We are just using helping verb and pronoun. That is why we have to understand each and every helping verb. Let me give you our examples. You are working. They are working. We are working. All right. Now we'll take all the examples together. He is working, she is working, it is working, machine is working, I am working, you are working, we are working, they are working. You see, sentence is same, scenario is same, present continuous, something that is continuously happening in present right now at present. But what did I use? What did I change? I changed pronoun, or the subject changed, and according to my subject and my pronoun, my helping verb changed. Is MR. If I have to say that, I dash working yesterday. Yesterday means past. I cannot use am. I cannot use is are. No. For that, we will be going towards next helping verb, that is past helping verbs. So I hope is MR is clear for you right now. Yes, amazing. So we use, for continuous, we use first form of the verb plus ing all the time. That is why I did not say I am work, I said I am working. All right. So in present continuous scenario, something that is happening continuously in present. Simple. We use is-mr. We change the pronouns or subject. Accordingly, we change is-mr. And we use first form with ing. All right. All clear? Perfect. Now we will move forward with our next helping verbs, that is was, were. Just like is-mr, was, were is used in past scenarios. Yesterday, last week, last month, last year, last 2 weeks, 15 days ago, 20 days ago, everything. Morning, because it's afternoon right now. So morning, it's late afternoon, so morning, right? Yeah. So that is also past? Yes. So was, were is used with past continuous scenario, something that was continuously happening in past. Yes. We change the subject or the pronouns. Accordingly, we change was and were. But let me give you a very easy hint. When we talk about is, was, has, all of these are taking s in the end, right? So whenever you see s in the end of an helping verb, you have to understand that it is used with singular pronouns or singular subjects. Easy, right? Yes. So here also, now you know was is used with singular subjects or singular pronoun because was is taking s in the end, right? was, was. So was will be used with he, she, it, or a machine, or it, or like a person, singular. So he, she, it, singular is taking was. Were will be used with plural. That means you, we, and they. But what about I? Because in present we were taking am with I, but what about now? So you will take was with I, because I is also one person technically, right? So just remember it like that. So I was. Now there are scenarios where we use I were, but do not confuse your mind right now for that. We'll talk about that later, extremely later. So don't worry about that, okay? Yeah. So I was, he was, she was, it was, Rahul was. We were, you were, they were. Ram and Rahul were. Because we are talking about two or more, or plural is taking were, singular is taking was with I. Okay. So when do we use it? Past continuous, something that was continuously happening in past. Don't worry about the tenses, just think like something that has already happened, deleted, from our work, and something that was happening when in past, like yesterday I was continuously doing something, right? Or in continuous we always use ing, so even in past we will use ing. So something that was happening continuously in past we will use was and were. Let me give you an example. I was reading a book sometime in past, anytime in past, maybe morning, yesterday, last month, I was reading a book. So I was, he was reading a book, she was reading a book, we was reading a book. No, we were reading a book. So same sentence, same scenario. As soon as I changed my subject or my pronoun, I changed my was to were. We were reading a book. Ram and Rahul were reading a book. You were reading a book, and they were reading a book. It was not working. It is used for animals or machines. So the machine was not working. So I would say it was not working, or this machine was not working. It was not eating well. Maybe I'm, specifically pointing at an animal that was not eating well. So this dog was not eating well. So it was not eating well. Getting me? So was, were, these dogs were not eating well, because plural. For plural we use were. So they were not eating well. So just change your subject and your pronoun accordingly. Was and were will be changed. It is used in past continuous scenario whenever something was continuously happening in past, not in present or future. And was is used with singular with I, and were is used with plural. That means you, we, they, and two or more. All right. You is also considered plural. So whenever you see these scenarios like you are, we were, you are, or we, you were, you will see that you is always used with plural. So yes, you is considered plural. Okay, because if you understand Hindi, we also, the Hindi of you is tum or aap, right? So that's how we connect it. Okay, so we can make English easy like that by making our own tricks and tips or hints to understand and learn these things. So I hope you're clear with ismr, was, were, because I will be taking you towards next helping verb in next lesson. So till then, just practice, think about scenarios in present continuous, past continuous, ismr, was, were, and I will meet you again. Bye bye.